you did something fun, stayed active. I smashed my toe this weekend, so I have a black toe, and it really hurt, and I couldn't walk. So here we are back at it Monday. Now my toenail's about to fall off, and I can move my foot again. So that's great. TMI. Here we go. What you need today: grab your water bottle, turn your watch on, circuit training. We are going to need some bands, a kettlebell, or if you have a heavy dumbbell, great. You just need one of them, and some mini bands. Mini band, circle band, looped, yoga ball, and the little attachment for the door for the bands to connect to the door. Looks like this. This part connects in the door and you loop some bands through it. Okay? Besides that, here we go. Let's get ready. We're starting with some warm-up. We're going to try to make this a little quicker so we have enough time to get through everything. So we're going to start with jumping jacks. Ready, set, go. Oh, I forgot to start my watch. Got too chatty. Oh, can't do this at the same time. Okay, here we go. Okay, now you're gonna hit switches. We're gonna do speed warm up, super fast. A little bit of movement through the hips. Feeling good there. Okay, we're gonna flip over to cars. Hip cars, quadruped position, lift up, stay nice and controlled, up and around, and go again. Now go forward. This is our speed warm up. Okay, switch sides. If you guys ever need some sort of modification, for example, I smashed my toe this weekend and I can't use my foot, what can I do? Let me know. I'm happy to give you some alternatives. For the workout that we do that day. Okay, feeling good in the hips. Then we're gonna do split squats. So we're gonna go one leg forward, one leg back. We're gonna drag elbows back, get some twists in. I'm gonna cruise so we have enough time. Switch legs. Same thing on the other side. Hopefully, you've been following along. You've done this warm up a billion times. And by that, I mean like 20 times. So we know what we're doing. Blow right through it. Laying on your back. I got ipsilateral deadbug. So you're going same side and then switch. Suck your belly in. Keep your core nice and tight. I like to tuck my chin or keep my head off the ground just because it helps me activate my obliques a little more so I can really feel that in my abs. Okay, calling it there. Then go ahead and we're going to jump back up. Hamstring scoops, straight leg, stretching, big reach, scoop. Hopefully you guys did some better things than limp around all weekend. Needless to say, I did not get a ton of movement in because I couldn't walk very well. It was one of those where it's like, oh, because you're limping, you're like hiking a hip up and it hurts. Grab your ankle, stretch your quad because you're compensating. So then my glutes, not my glutes, my hips. I was like, oh, I'm starting to get all janky. So we minimized the walking, which happens. But now my toe doesn't hurt as bad anymore. And I have a little purple toe now. So we're back to it. Frankenstein, opposite arm, opposite leg. Switch sides. Alternating across. And then we're going to do hug your knee into a forward lunge. Push off that front foot. Go again. Hug the knee. Forward. Push. Hug the knee. Forward. Push. Hopefully you guys are breathing. We're going so fast. We're getting some good cardio. And lateral A-walk. Start on one side. High knee up and over. Together. Warming those hips up. And going back. One more time. Okay, then pogos. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, okay, jump, point your toes, come back down, jump, point your toes, come back down. Or athletic position, butt back, chest over toes, point flex, land flat-footed, point flex. Well, front half of the foot is what you're landing on. So we're pogo, jump, land, jump, land, jump, land. There we go. Okay, that's our warm-up. Grab a quick drink. With our speed workout, we're gonna go really fast. Circuit training. Okay, ready? We're gonna grab kettlebell next. And we're gonna be doing a deadlift with the kettlebell, but I want to show you. I'm gonna put my band with a circle looped band in the door on the side. This is just another way to help show you what a deadlift looks like. So if you step inside that circle band and then walk forward, so it's around your hips, I'm attached to the door. I'm gonna move this. Okay, so we're gonna do a deadlift. The purpose of the band is to let your brain relax through the hips so that the band is doing its job of pulling you back. We're trying to get this, have tension around our hips to then help the body be able to pull the hips back into the correct space. So, let's slide just a little bit. So it's around my hips. I'm going to bend my knees just a little bit, and the band's gonna try to pull my hips butt back. I'm gonna let it pull my hips butt back. Chest is over the dumbbell, and then I'm gonna stand back up, driving through that band. So when I stand up, I want tension pulling forward. My abs are engaged to come up to a standing position, and then you go back. So hips, butt being pulled back till I sit down into it, and then I'm gonna drive my hips up and forward to that standing position, keeping tension on the band. So this is another way with an external force, like physically pulling something on your body to help you feel that hinge motion in space. So we're gonna do 10 to 15 deadlifts, depends on how you feel. So pull the shoulders down, hips, let the hips pull back behind you. The kettlebell would be in between the middle of your feet, and then you're gonna drive up, pushing, let the hips pull back in space, bring it back down. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, so let it pull you back, and then stand up, drive those hips through. Pull the hips back, standing up all the way, pull the hips through. 5, 6, 7, 8. Still leaning over though, so still chest is right over the kettlebell. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, then we're gonna go. I'm gonna take one of these bands. We're gonna do a banded good morning next. So we're standing on that same motion as my hinge. Stand on it, hip, feet hip width apart. Bring the band to the shoulders. So my feet are hip width apart, bands on my shoulders. I'm going to push my hips back without bending my knee this time. So I'm not locked out. See the difference? Lock out knee, slightly bent knee, still straight though. So I don't want to lock out my knees as I go down. I want a slightly bent knee, but still straight. Go. Same thing. You could do this with the band around your hips. Straight, straight, straight. Let it pull, and then drive up and through. Straight, 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 straight back. Let it pull, drive up and through. We're gonna do 10 to 15 of those as well. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2. So think stretch through the hamstrings without locking out the knee. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, 1 down, 2 to go. Back to the beginning. So, throw your band around. Remember, it's connected about hip width for the band. Ready? Standing in the middle of your kettlebell. Let that band pull your hips but back behind you. Reach down for the kettlebell. Drive up, stand all the way through. 1. Here we go. 2, 3. Tight core. 4. Flex the abs like somebody who's gonna punch you in the stomach. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I love getting stronger. I love it. That kettlebell hasn't changed. It's the same weight, but it feels easier. Hopefully you guys are right along with me. Been following along. Your weights at home are feeling lighter. You gotta go up. Might have to even buy a heavier set. Okay, good mornings. I'll show you with the band on. So stand on it, feet hip width apart. Bring it up over your shoulders. So I'm letting that same thing. The band's pulling me back. Straight legs, stretch through those hamstrings. Now drive up the way. Pull the band forward. You obviously don't want to arch too much in the opposite direction. When you stand up, you just come to straight standing. Shoulders, hips, knees, ankles all lined up. So straight. 1, here we go. Stretch. 2. Remember, don't lock your knees out. This is locked out. We don't want that. Bend slightly. Still straight. 3, 4. Ooh, a couple other tensions working here. 5, 6. Trying to keep my balance. It's hard to jam your toes into the floor when everything's pulling back. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Perfect. Last set. Kettlebell. We're going right through. Kettlebells between your feet. Here we go. Let the band pull you back, chest over that kettlebell. Standing up. 1, 2, 3. Pull the shoulders down. Lock in the lats. Right here on the side of your back. Underneath right there. You should pull shoulders back. Pull the shoulders down away from your ears. That's going to help lock in the lats. So we're lifting correctly with the right muscles turned on. And everybody knows our last track. 11, we're going to say 12. Tight core. Brace, brace, brace. Squeeze it by the top. 14, 15. Good morning. Stand forward. Feet hip width apart. Let's scooch forward. There we go. Let the hips pull back. Slight bend in the knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, big pull back, kind of have to lean into it, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, okay, feel a lot more in my back, the good back feeling, I'm feeling right here, because when you pull your lats down the side, as well as we're keeping our chest, as we're pulling everything forward, my upper back muscles have to activate. This is a good feeling. Now if it's like sharp, pinchy, painful, bad feeling. So you want to distinguish the difference between I'm feeling it in my muscles, grab a drink. Feeling it in my muscles, and it's a good burn, versus I'm feeling it in a joint, or it's pulling incorrectly, sharp, needles, painful. Don't want that. Grab a drink. Okay, next you need your yoga ball. Go with our kettlebell. Okay, we're gonna do shoulder elevated chest press. You can totally do it on a chair, couch, bed, whatever you have. I'm gonna show you with the yoga ball, just because you get a little bit more glute action, a little bit more core action, because it's the ball's unstable. So you're going to grab whatever band you're gonna do chest presses with. I think this is the one that's too short. We're gonna try. Let's see. We're gonna try tricolor, trifecta. We're gonna put a bunch of bands together for this chest press. So I'm just gonna collapse these, hold them. We're gonna do 10 elevated chest presses. So I'm gonna sit on my yoga ball. I'm going to roll. So I'm on my upper back with my yoga ball, and my hips have to hold themselves up. Then I'm going to, the wider you go with your feet, the more stable you're gonna be, okay? So we're actively pushing the hips through, and then I'm gonna chest press. I'm gonna press up. Remember, same thing on the deadlift, where we're pulling the shoulders down away from our ears. We pull down, then that puffs up the chest just a little bit, and then I press up and through. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Gotta do this one on the other side. So it's even. Hang on. It's like harder on the wrist. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm feeling it in my neck. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, which is good. Gonna strengthen your neck. Can't get up. Okay, then we're gonna do TRX Row. If you have a TRX or a strap that doesn't bend like a band, that's what I suggest. But if you don't, we're gonna feel like the Matrix. Okay, so I just have a bunch of bands because I don't have a strap on me, but got a lot of bands. So I'm gonna throw another band in here, and this one I'm gonna put at the top of the door. I'm gonna hang it at the top of the door. So little door. I should find out what the name is. That is in the middle, and then going to grab both bands, maybe. Okay, so there's enough tension. I feel like Matrix. Staying in air that I can pull my. How did I do this? Okay. Need one more band. Hang on. Okay. Okay, you might have to. You can pull. If you have a strap, you're gonna be pulling yourself up to the band. Since I don't have it, I'm gonna pull the band down to me, and I'm gonna use my toes to kind of stay at this angle. Okay. So this is our TRX row. We're elevated, inclined. We're gonna do 15. So I'm pulling the band towards me. If you have bands, if you have a strap, you're gonna pull yourself to the top of the strap, or where you're holding on the strap. So we're gonna go here and back. 2, 3, 4, Okay, so you should feel that lats right here along the side, same that we did with deadlift, side of the back. The last one we're going to do is a banded tricep extension. So we're still using the band through the door. So I'm grabbing the one that's the eternal loop, and I'm going to back up. I'm going to connect my elbows to my rib cage, and I'm going to extend and then coming back up. Straight down, extend, back up. So holding the band like you're milking a cow or playing a 64, palms face each other. You're going to squeeze the band, and then we're extending. All your mind muscle connection is in that tricep. This is the muscle that moves. You open up, pulling from the back of the arm, close, pulling from the back of the arm. So we're working our tricep. You're going to do 15 of those. Better to connect your B-bi closer to the door so that the band's above you. So you're not going to see me much. Because I'm going to stay closer here. So here, I'll back up just a little. You extend and then come back up. But better to stay close to the connection site. We have 15 of those. Ready? There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Extend. Here we go. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Slow down, slow down. Here we go. Then we're back at the top. So that's one time through. We got 3 exercises. Our tricep. Kind of rhymes with tricep. Sounds like it. Okay, we're back to our chest press. I need to fix this one. Okay, here we go. All the bands. Throw them on your back. You're going to sit on your yoga ball. Ah! Water bottle. Okay, here we go. Pull yourself down, pop, push the hips up, pull the shoulders away from your ears. Press up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Feeling good. Okay. Then we got rows. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And tricep extension, stay nice and tall. 1. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Sit down. Okay, last set. Reset on the ball first. The struggle. Okay. Guys, ready? Last time through. Bands around underneath your scapulas. You're gonna roll forward. Pull the shoulders down. Pull the hips up. Hold your neck. Get a good strength on the neck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Feel that more in my arm than I do my chest. Well, forearms. Here we go. Okay, then we got rows. Here we go. Pull the shoulders down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Woo! Burns. Back up. Tricep extension. Extend 1. Oh man. It's obnoxious band hitting me. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Grab a drink. Okay, here we go. I try a speed workout. The other thing is, if you weights are too light and you go faster through the motions, you're also getting the muscle getting fatigued quicker. So you're working harder with the same amount of weights if you don't have heavier dumbbells. So I just don't have a lot of time this morning, so we're speeding through it, but it also works like you work your cardio more, you have more tension under the muscles, they have less rest time because you're going quicker, things like that. So next up we got a superset, just 2 exercises. We're going to start with a mini band. Good, heavy, feeling good. So mini band, you're going either right below your knee here, or you can go right above the knee here. It doesn't matter. We're going to do a lateral step. So you're going one side. You're going about 5 yards, which if you don't know, if you're walking kind of like big strides, it's probably going to be like 4 strides. So I'm just going to go across the room. Whatever space you got, if you got a long hallway, use that. But you're going to push your hips butt back like we did on deadlift. My toes point slightly in. Now I'm pushing off this back hip. So I'm going to push, control that instep. So I'm pushing off of my foot here. I'm not stepping out with this front leg. I'm pushing myself forward with this back foot. Control the instep. So pushing this direction with this foot. Control that instep. Driving forward off this one. I'm not stepping with this front leg. I'm pushing off this back leg. Control the instep. Now we do that same thing going back. Pushing now, I'm pushing from this side. Pushing my hips butt back behind me. Push. Push. Hopefully you guys have started doing this with me because I never said go. Showing and going at the same time. Pause me if you need to. So that's our lateral. We're just going down and back one time. And then you're going to do hamstring curls with your yoga ball. So we're going to we're going to try to go single leg today. See if it works. Calves on the yoga ball. Elbows into the ground. Pull my hips up. I'm going to try one foot today. I'm going to squeeze, curl up, back of the leg, coming back out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I'm going to do 10 on each side. Or 20 on one total. 10 on each. 15 total, whatever you're feeling good. Pull the leg up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, that's hard. Feeling good. Apparently my right one's stronger today. Okay, superset. Now we're back to our mini bands. Stepping in. Here we go. Okay, mini band going above my knees. I'm going to go this way so you can see a different angle. So pushing my hips butt back behind me. Driving from this back leg. I push from the back leg, control that instep. So pushing from here, toes turn slightly in. Push, drive, step, control. Drive from this back leg, step, control. This is my angle. This is our athletic position. Shoulders over my toes. Pull my hips butt back behind me. So I'm driving from this back hip. Control the instep. So I get to my wall. Now I'm pushing opposite direction. Not stepping with that front leg. I'm driving from the back leg. Push, control, push, control. We're counting that. My heart rate's high enough. We're going through hamstring curls. Here we go. Drive hips up. Curl in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Man, that's so much harder on my left leg. This is why it's good to do single leg stuff. Because you realize, oh, my left hamstring is stronger than my right hamstring. My right one could go forever. Sorry, rewind. My left hamstring is weaker than my right hamstring. Because I got to like 15 and it was no problem last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Woo, okay, last set. Back to our mini bands. All right, 204 calories. Here we go, mini band. So athletic position. Go across. I need a sip of water. My throat's dry. Toes together. Push your hips back. Push off that leg. So another way to do it is if you lift up this front leg, you're balancing on this back leg, and then push from that back leg, then go again. So you're not tempted to step with this leg. Lift it up till you find that balance. Bend hips, butt back behind you. Push from this back leg to get your hips to move. Control the inside. Shoulders and hips move together, not stepping. See that? My foot's coming out of alignment. Everything stays lined up. Shoulder, hip, foot on the front leg. The back leg is what's going to be out of alignment. So I'm pushing while everything else stays in alignment. And now I'm switching directions. So same thing if you need to. Lift up this leg. Push. Stays in alignment. Moves at the same time as that foot. This one is the one that comes out. Push. Out of alignment on that trail leg. The one that's pushing. Okay. Hamstrings. Here we go. Single leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, ow, 15. Switch that. Here we go. Here we go, last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh goodness. Grab a drink. There we sit. Okay. Okay. I don't have time for core. If you have some time for core, do some extra abs. But for me, we're gonna do a quick stretch, and it's just gonna be standing so you can go. So stretch through the quad. Standing one leg, grab your ankle, hip flexor, quadricep, switch sides. Woo! That's tough. Feel the hamstrings quivering under the weight. Okay, go cross over one leg, cross over the other, then leaning forward, stretch. You might feel your back, should feel your hamstrings. You might feel your hip if you kind of turn into the side a little bit. This, again, isolates one hamstring. Switch, cross over the opposite way, leaning into it. Okay, then we're gonna go ankle on your knee. Push your hips back, sitting into it. Looks like this. Push hips butt back, try to balance. Feel like, oh man, what's his name? Master Shifu. Karate Kid. Find your inner chi. Ankle on your knee. Sit down into it. Okay, any other stretches that you need? I gotta get going. We'll see you tomorrow. Happy Monday. If you felt good, send this video to who you want to also be in the same pain as you. Misery loves company. Commiserate together. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning.